Hello and welcome to this first video which will introduce you to the Church Galaxy software, a software that manages almost everything about the members and the data and communication related to a member. Okay, this is the first video, so you may see some things which are currently under development, but other things are there which works as it should. Okay, and the purpose of this video is to let you know the user interface, just to introduce you. We are not going to go on how each module works. All that we are going to do is how the Church Galaxy software is designed in the sense of the user interface. How do you interact with it, and where is what? Okay. So first, let me go to a prompt where a user is not logged in. Okay. Now I have the login prompt. So it does mean that to use this Church Galaxy software, you'll have to have a user ID and password. So if you don't have one, you should ask for it, and we'll send you one. For example, right now I've made a user name named Pastor. Okay, and I have a password for that. So let me log in with the username Pastor and the password for that. If I have typed in the password correctly, I would log in. Yes, I have done that. So when I log in, I'm taken to the dashboard. It's called the dashboard. So a dashboard is this region, the region here where the main content is. Now this dashboard is the data that is relevant to me as the user, as the pastor, and I can change that. Okay, this you can configure that. You see this configure your dashboard, so you can click on this and you can configure that. We'll come to it. Now in this home page, we have the menu bar. I need to tell you one more thing about the home page, that not every user would land up on the dashboard. Some users may land up in a different page. For example, if there is a data entry team that does entry for the guests or the visitors who have visited the church, they don't come to the dashboard. They just go to the data, a form where you can enter the data. Okay, coming back to this menu on the top, this is called the menu bar. Okay, or the top menu bar. You would use this many times for doing search, finding contacts, or adding contacts. Even though you can add from here, we recommend to use this interface. Okay, you can make events, check the membership, and have see the progress on cases and access some reports on it. Okay, now among all these, the thing that you will be using most often is the find contacts. That is the quick search on the top left. It is always on the top left, and here you can search for any contact. Okay, let me define the term contact in. By the way, if you're not watching this video in full screen, you should change over to that. Okay, and you can adjust the volume of your speaker if I'm not audible. Okay, the term contact in context to the Church Galaxy software means that anybody or anything that has a name and can be contacted through email or mobile phone number. So what kind of people are there? I mean, you have a guest, a visitor, you have a pastor, you have the church members, you have volunteers, you even have vendors, right? You may want to save their data, or any type of contact, or other organization, right? Their name and where are they located. In general, you would want to use the name or email ID to search, but you can change that based on your requirement. You can filter it to either a membership ID or the first name or the last name or email, phone number, things that are listed here. You can filter by that. Okay, and if you ever want to come back to the home page, all that you have to do is click on this name, the Church Galaxy here. You can click on this, or if you want to go to the dashboard, just click on this. So I'm clicking it here and the dashboard is loading again. One thing about the dashboard, the data in the dashboard is cached data. That means it stores the data to save on the query and the loading time. It uses the same data that have been loaded or queried for a few hours. If you want the data to refresh, you can click on refresh dashboard. Okay, I was talking about configuring the dashboard. You can click on this and you can configure the dashboard. Now these elements that you see, these square boxes that you see here, okay, they are called dashlets. So if you want certain things to be seen in your view, you can put it up here, and if you don't want it, you can bring it up here. For that sake, I'm changing the order. So when I click on done, it will refresh all the alignment and it will show me the contents. That remember the last time the my cases were not shown. We'll come to it, what all this means. All that I'm trying to show here is that you can rearrange your dashlets. For example, a finance department would want to know about finances when they log in. A pastor would like to know about the members as he logs in. So it depends upon the role that is logging in. Okay. Now coming to this left side menu bar, this is where most of your activities of adding would be. If you are adding a guest or an attendee, or making a course or an event, or adding a prayer group, or reporting a prayer group a report like the number of attendees and who attended it, and adding a volunteer, all such actions are here. Further, as you scroll down, you will see the recent items. So as you view each contact, those items will be listed out here. I think this is good for the first video, and in the next video we'll see how to add a guest or an attendee. So we are going to have that in each video, in the all short videos that is coming up. Thank you for watching.